You can take it out of there.
Hey, look at that.
Wow. Yeah, feel free. Here it is right here, sir.
Oh, boy.
Oh, cool. Now that is a cool coin.
Hello, silver fans. This is T, and you're in the place to be for silver education, acquisition, entertainment. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. This is the Donald E. Stevens Convention Center just outside of Chicago, and Mrs. T and I are heading into the ANA World's Fair of Money. Look at that line of people to get in. I got early access as an ANA member, and wow, look at this room. I'll tell you what, if you enjoy numismatic coin collecting content, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you enjoyed today's video, give it a like. If you like Mexican coins like these Libertons, join me on tonight's auction. Everything starts at $1. Links in the video description and a pinned comment. All right, guys. Two of my favorite numismatists in the entire world. Russ, Mike, how's it going, guys?
Howdy.
Howdy. How you doing?
Pretty good.
Awesome.
And the show is really popping right now. There's a lot of people here. What's your experience been like?
It's crazy. It's been nonstop business since Tuesday. It is absolutely insane. People have a voracious appetite, and I wasn't expecting it, so I'm very pleasantly surprised.
Fantastic.
I have always said, if you get a chance to go to the World's Fair of Money, go.
Absolutely.
This place is off the chain.
And personally, Mike, I saw a coin that you just picked up. And do you want to show it off a little bit? I've got a coin to show both of you and ask for your expertise. But are you up for a little show and tell?
I'll show you mine if you show me yours.
I think that's what he's asking for.
I think that's what he is.
Okay, so I have a chop-marked Spanish mill dollar. It has got chop marks from all over the Far East. So this coin has been to Okinawa. It has been to the Philippines, China, Korea, Japan. It has been chop marked pretty much every place it's gone.
And you recognize all those chop marks
I
yourself?
do not, but I had a customer that did. Always good to have resources.
Absolutely.
And nobody can know everything. So
Yeah.
I just like it because of your story. This is your greatest story coin because it was only good because of the chop marks.
Yeah. And it's crazy that some people have that skill set, that they could actually read the chop marks. So impressive. And I mean, this room is filled with experts in our field, or in your field, that I'm really, really loving. You know, I was just talking to somebody who was talking about silver stacking. Started off as a silver stacker, have really deepened my love for coin collecting. So much that I picked up a coin. It's a little on the beat up side.
Okay.
But for me, it's a first.
So it's BU?
Beat up.
Yes,
Let's see it.
Definitely BU. It has been graded back in the day. You can take it out of there.
Hey, look at that.
Yeah, feel free to slide it out of that little plastic thing. That was just
So
out of here.
this is original
Yeah.
annex authentication.
Yeah.
This is the official grading service of the ANA. Has pictures to go along with it, certification.
Yeah.
This coin, I don't care. It's bent, corroded, and harshly cleaned, and I love it.
I love it. It
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It is
No.
absolutely an original piece of coin collecting history.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. I mean, but now I'm going to have to challenge you to identify the type, because there's all kinds of different die pairs and
know
all kinds of
what?
different things.
I
So
did
now you got to do some homework.
Yeah.
I did a little tiny bit of research in anticipation of coming here and talking about it, and I couldn't believe how many variations there were.
So many. You're going to learn the word cinquefoil very soon in your readings.
It's a
Cinquefoil.
flower with 5 petals.
Yeah, oh gosh.
Cinquefoil.
Fugios, however you want to say it, they're one of the absolute most interesting coins ever.
I'm a huge Franklin fan.
Yeah, I mean, designed by
Mind your
Benjamin.
business.
You mind your business. Designed by Benjamin Franklin. You know, struck privately, but not really under the auspices of the U.S. government. You find them on Chop Down, other stuff. They're just so dang cool. And then PCGS goes and finally says that, you know what, this is considered the first federal issue.
Yes.
Just super cool.
First, to me, it's priceless. Like if it was in your shop, like what would you sell that for?
To be real honest, I'd
Yeah.
have to identify it first,
Oh.
because it could be it's not identified by its number, by essentially what it actually is. There's a lot of different dye varieties, and some of them are incredibly rare.
Oh,
So
okay.
I couldn't even give you an actual answer until I found out, because it could be an incredibly rare variety or it could be an incredibly common one.
I would mark this one as TBD.
Okay.
TBD is a very good answer.
Man, all right. Just scratching the surface on
Yes.
the information that there is about that and all the details. But fellas, thanks for looking at it and giving me your, you know what? Honestly, your expressions were priceless, and it was really cool. You're used to seeing me ask for Libertides, and for me to bust out a Fugio.
It wasn't on my bingo card, I'll tell you
It was
that.
not. I have to put this on the card now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you guys have a great rest of the show. Thanks for the time.
Thanks,
Great
Steve.
coin.
Alrighty, well, Mr. Franklin, I'm so glad to see you here. I was anticipating seeing you, and thanks for spending some time with me.
Well, I'm happy to be anywhere at my age. But,
Well, I would really love to get your take on a piece that I have in my pocket that I'd like to show you, if it's okay, if you wouldn't mind taking a look at this coin that I have. Here it is right here, sir.
oh boy, yes. Well,
I know it's in very poor condition, but
that's okay. I'm in poor condition. No, yeah. So we'll start with the reverse. I love my Fugio. The link chains, as the viewers might know or might not, if you count the links in the chain, it's 13 of them, representing each one of our colonies in which became our states. So for the Fugio, and this is really, I love this because in 1787, I think PCGS now grades these as an official U.S. coin.
wow.
So that's rather new, a couple of years ago or something. So I'm quite proud of that now. So
Yes.
so in 1787 these were made, and of course they were not struck at the U.S. Mint because we didn't build the mint in Philadelphia till after my death. I think it was in '92 they started building it, and I died in '90.
Oh,
But and then on the obverse side, and I won't bend this too much. You can certainly look one up.
sure.
But I'm thinking my sundial and the rays of the sun coming down on it,
That's a beautiful coin.
and then a Fugio means time, like time moves so quickly or time flies.
Sure.
And mind your business, which many people think, oh yeah, I can think of a lot of people that should mind their business or mind your own business. But, and rest assured, we had a lot of busybodies in my time too. We could have used it that way, but often in colonial times in our modern vocabulary, it's a little bit different. Mind your business is to take care of your accounts. I was strongly in favor of the merchants and the tradesmen, everything that would drive in an economy.
Sure.
And if you mind your accounts or take care of your business, as it is, mind your business, you should do well. And so that was a motto I wanted to instill on this America that I envisioned that would be the driving forces, our middle class, our tradesmen, our merchants, and this is what creates the wealth in our new nation. And,
Yes, sir.
And I knew exponentially that this would multiply and just expand. I didn't realize maybe not this expansion, and I'm delighted you're using my electricity. So that was another bonus. I'm like, God, I can't turn around and look at it. It's everywhere. All I ever did was I used this thing, and this was it, folks. This is all I had.
And you got a lot done with
I
that.
got a lot done with that.
Well-
and my father was a candle maker, so I was always promoting candles. So, but yeah, no, what a magnificent coin, and yes, thank you for bringing it to me to see.
I really appreciate you bringing the history alive
Yeah.
for my viewers and me to enjoy. So thank you, Ben.
You're very welcome. And enjoy the show. There's a lot of coins.
Oh, yeah.
And if you don't make this one, there's certainly a lot of large regional, national, and local club shows. Too.
Absolutely.
Very important.
Well, thank you, sir. Appreciate your time.
You're very welcome.
All right, here we are. Matt Dinger,
Hey.
Lost Dutchman. How's it going?
Good, buddy. How are you?
Hey, pretty good. Hey, it's Saturday morning. The general public just poured into this place.
Yep.
And I couldn't believe how long the line was.
Was it a big one?
Yeah, I mean,
Nice.
down the hall, and which is really encouraging. There was dads with kids, and
Yeah.
maybe not the most like high end coming in buying thousands of dollars worth of coins, but sharing the hobby with their
Right.
children and promoting the hobby and expanding the hobby for the next generation, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's why we stick around on Saturdays, at least for a while, just because, there are some people that's the only day they can come, and if they
Yeah.
want to come see me, then I'm going to try to be here for them.
You had a good show though,
We
huh?
had a great show. We sold a ton of stuff.
Yeah. Well, listen, man, I was told that you do like on-site assessments.
Oh, boy.
Appraisals.
I could probably do that.
I'm going to show you a coin that I picked up, and I've already talked to Russ and Mike, and even Ben Franklin.
Oh, Mr. Franklin himself?
Himself. I talked to Ben Franklin about this coin, but what I don't know is really a good idea of the value. So
Okay.
I'm going to show you the coin, and I'm kind of wondering, like, if this coin was in your shop, like, what would you price it at? I just kind of want to know, did I get a good deal or not?
Okay.
Or-
Oh, cool. Now that is a cool coin. So
Yeah.
this 1787 Fugio cent with a really cool old annex photo grade holder. I love these things.
Yeah, that was one of the things that really attracted me to that piece. That graded in 1982, kind of like early dawn of
Yeah.
coin grading.
And then let's see what they called it. They called it bent, corroded, and harshly cleaned. Well,
Yeah, she's beat up, that's for sure. But
that's okay.
honestly, I never thought I'd even own a Fugio coin. So
They're
I
not,
thought-
and the cool part about them is since they've reclassified them as federal coinage, the price has really almost doubled on these things in just the last few years.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
So that wasn't always the case, that it was considered
It
federal.
was considered a colonial for a long time, and then they actually, just a few years ago, reclassified it as a federal coinage, being the first coin struck by the U.S. Mint.
So the
So-
U.S. Mint itself
Correct.
reclassified it?
I don't know if the Mint classified it, but numismatic scholars decided, you know what, I think this coin did come from the early U.S. Mint. We're going to classify that as the first coin struck by the U.S. government. So,
Okay, got it.
Yep.
Like
And-
some of the guys that would likely be here at the A&A, right?
Yes, I'm sure we could probably talk to a few of them if they're still around. But this is a cool coin. I think they make it sound a little worse than it is. The coin itself,
I know
it
coin
does
grading
have-
was tougher back then, right?
and that's true. Yep, it does have a little bend in it, which I think is the biggest issue. But the surfaces look cool, look okay to me. I mean, it's behind a couple layers of plastic, so that may change. But I like the coin. I think it's a coin that in our shop, without doing a little more homework, probably 400 to 600, maybe a little more.
Oh my, are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh, this is like Antiques Roadshow. I paid $100 for
Well,
it.
you got a killer deal.
Okay, wow.
You got a smoking deal because, like I said, these things have been gained a lot of popularity over the last couple of years because of the reclassification, and that has spurred the collecting interest of people into these particular coins. So,
Man, well, good to know. I thought you might say like 150 or 200, but
No.
wow. Well, either way, I'm never going to sell it, but it'll be a really prized piece of my collection.
and the cool part about these is it doesn't look like anybody's done it yet. There are actually people that variety attribute these.
Yeah.
And you can do that. And sometimes there are really, really rare ones that can be worth even more than that. So
Holy smokes. Okay.
yeah, like I said, anywhere from 400 to 700, I think, is kind of the market on this coin right now because it does have a lot of meat. It has issues, but it has a lot of meat. You can see a lot of the rings and a lot of the details. So that's where I think it is.
Man, I'll tell you what, thank you for sharing your
Yeah.
wisdom and your expertise, and that really made my day. Thanks,
Heck
buddy.
yeah! If I can make your day, then it's a good day for me.
Special thank you to these channel members who support my efforts to bring you videos just like this one. If you'd like to become a channel member, there's info in the video description. And thank you for watching. Now let me show you what I picked up at the A&A World's Fair of Money, the American Numismatic Association, this caballito. Take a look at this Mexican coin from the Revolutionary period in Mexico. And this is my first that I've ever picked up. I really love it. And man, it was a great price, actually, under $200 after I worked the deal with the owner of it. If you like Mexican coins, check out tonight's auction on Whatnot. There's also info in the video description.